What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Mike, came back at it with another video. And man, today we're gonna talk about the things that I dislike, not hate, because hate is like a really strong word, but the things I dislike about my 2010 Srt8 Challenger. Reason why we got the hood pop is because we finna start off with number one. Number one thing that is kind of a love and hate relationship, excuse up under the hood, is normally pristine, but it's not right now because it's been raining like every day. But it's this bad boy right here. The intake manifold is aluminum. It flows extremely well, performs extremely well on the higher end of the power band, but it does get extremely hot and it heat soaks like crazy. So that is definitely a downside of the Srt8 Challenger. So we gonna go ahead, fire it up, hop in the car, and I'll go ahead and talk about the rest of it. So let me go ahead and get y'all a start. Definitely not a cold start because I done drove it several times today, but it's a start nonetheless. So lock it twice and go and get this remote start going. Or I guess we ain't. The car don't want to operate. Don't want to act right today. So I'm gonna hop in real quick, unlock the door, hop in real quick and fire it up for you guys. It's not gonna rev up or nothing because it's definitely been running today. Before 2010, man, you can't tell me that this Challenger doesn't look extremely good. But we're gonna go ahead, hop in the car, get to rolling, and I'm gonna tell you about the rest of the things I dislike about the car. Go ahead and click it. You know they say click it or ticket, safety first, whatever you want to say. Let this garage down, because we got to keep the BMW and the Charger safe, especially the emphasis on the Charger. But yeah, man, the intake manifold is a big thing. Does get hot. The car doesn't run as cool as I would like it to. I want to try 180 degree thermostat, but it's just I've seen so many failures with them thermostats that I don't really trust them. So, and the OEM has not failed me yet, so kind of want to stick to what I know. Probably end up trying it on the Charger though. But that's number one. The next thing that I dislike about my Srt8 Challenger is the weight. A lot of these things are like a blessing and a cursing, but this is definitely one of the heaviest and largest two-door vehicles that you will find. You typically don't see a two-door coupe or a vehicle like this that's sporty or a muscle car or whatever, which is what I consider it to be, that's gonna come in at like over 4,000 pounds, 4,100 pounds. And that's a huge kind of disadvantage like in the performance realm, because obviously, like, in order to, if you have two cars that's head to head, let's say a Mustang and a Challenger, the Challenger would have to make more power or literally perform better just to be able to beat or to keep up with a Mustang or a Camaro, you feel what I'm saying, or like a M4, anything like this. So the weight is definitely a disadvantage when it comes to the Challenger. But the upside is this is a two-door car that you literally can have your kids in the car with you. Like the back seat is actually usable in this vehicle, and Mustangs, Camaros, and like your M4s, like the back seat is not usable at all. So it's like a give or a take when it comes to the Challenger. Another thing that I dislike about my Srt8 Challenger basically is when it comes to modding the vehicle, like mods are extremely expensive. Like extremely expensive for no reason. It's like you got a Mercedes Benz or a M5 or something, like you know what I'm saying, a M3, something like that, because the parts are extremely high. Like the LS platform, because I like Chevy as well. The reason why I like the LS platform so much is not because it makes so much more power than, you know, a Mopar or a Coyote or anything like that, because to be honest, all the new style engines like the Hemis and the Coyotes and, you know, the BMW platform, like all these different platforms, you can make power. Like you can make 1,000 horsepower easily with, well, I ain't gonna say easily, like you can definitely make 1,000 though with all the platforms. The difference is your LS platform is gonna be way cheaper than your Hemi platform. So, you know, it's like definitely a give and a take there. But the heads do flow extremely well, and a lot of the stuff is interchangeable. Like on my Charger, you can take the 5.7 out the car and drop in a 392, just the same way like you would do with a LS if you wanted to take a 5.3 out and drop in a 6.2. Like it's very, very interchangeable. But it's definitely a downside because it's a large tax, just, you know, by you having a Mopar. Like you gotta pay more for different parts. Like the heads cost more. The normally the valve train gonna cost more. Just everything seems to cost more when it comes to the Mopars. So that's definitely a downside. Another downside about the Challenger, which everybody should already be familiar with, is Challengers, Chargers, and to some extent Jeeps have been getting stolen for the longest. Like everybody know that you got to protect your Mopar because they've been stealing them forever. Like now Camaros and to some lesser extent Mustangs and stuff have been kind of like getting stolen more, but Dodge is still probably at the top of the list when it comes to like people stealing these cars. So yeah, man, it's not a whole lot that I dislike about the car. Like the car definitely performs super well. It's a great driving car. Like the suspension is way better on the Srt8s than the RTs and stuff. But like I said, that there are a few downsides to it. Like the car does run warmer than I would like it to run, and it's just the give or take that you make when it comes to these Mopars. So like I said, it's your boy Mod King. Like, share, and subscribe. I'll catch you on the next video.